I'm Adria.
And I'm Allie.
And this is Mountain Talk.
And if anybody's looking for some kids, I have some available. I told Rob, I was like, I don't really want to do the kid thing anymore.
Right.
He's like, well, it's a little too late for that. So this morning, like, as we're leaving, I go to get Henry, and he's playing on his bed. No underwear, his pajama shirt with an Iron Man. And I'm just like, you're kidding me. I'm leaving. I'm walking out of the door right now, and you're not dressed. So then we had to get dressed. Well, then we got him into a long sleeve shirt, and that didn't work. So it was a short sleeve shirt. And then his shoes he couldn't wear because he hurt his toe last night. It was like, oh my gosh. So that wasn't the worst of it. Then went to school to drop them off, and I go and I take them in. I was like, I gotta go. Got things to do. And I leave. And then Alice runs out after me. She forgot something in the car. And I'm like, And then Henry's like, well, I want to go with you to the car after I just dropped him off. So I'm like, okay, fine. So we go to the car real quick. We come back in for the second time of dropping them off. I turn around to leave, and I'm getting in the car, and I look, and he's running, Mommy! And crying, you didn't kiss me for the third time. I'm like, I kissed you twice. I hugged you twice. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was the morning of screaming uncooperative children.
Okay, did you have to deal with that today?
Yes.
Oh, so all of you probably. That's why you need a cup of Joe.
Right? Yeah, no, he had some fits over a few things, and then I told him he was staying home with Daddy. He wasn't going to Grandma Sandy's today, and he threw a fit because he wanted to go to work with me. And I'm like, you can't go to work with me. And so that was a whole process. And
How do you reason with a child?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like how? I want the secret. If you
I told him, I was like, we'll talk about it later. I'm trying to get ready. Well, yeah, because then he was pretty cooperative later, and I was like, okay, I'm going to work. You're going to stay with Daddy. Okay. All right, dude.
Okay. No, mine didn't work out. I just, if you have an...
Oh, well, no, we still had a fit when I left the house. He was
okay. I just don't know how to reason with children. If somebody else does, like, the children whisperer, I'd be interested in your services because they're driving me freaking crazy. I love my kids, don't get me wrong, but oh my gosh.
Yeah, some mornings you're like, okay.
Well, and I can't yell at them at school like I normally yell
right?
at them at home. Joshua! No, I have to be like, no, honey, I love you. Oh, well.
Oh, jeez. So speaking of family, on Saturday, August 20th at 9 a.m. is the Nature Walk with Rick Gagnon. I hope I said that right.
You're so much better than me with that.
At White Mountain Nature and Wildlife Center. So that should be really cool. They guide you on this whole nature walk. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it would be exciting to see. So then Saturday, August 20th at 7:30 p.m. is the movie in the park, Luca, Ciencio Bruno. I love that. Ciencio Bruno. At Mountain Meadow Recreation Park. Sorry.
Yep.
Kids kind of... I blame them. So get out there, get your, your picnic blankets and enjoy Luca. It's such a good, sweet movie. Seriously, like my kids, I've seen it probably 15 times, to be honest, because it was one of my kids' favorites. It's a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, Talon hasn't really got into it, so I've only seen it like once.
Oh, just tell him, Silencio Bruno. I just love it.
And then on Sunday, August 21st at 10 a.m. is a community picnic at the house that is sponsored by the Aguilera team. They will have a cornhole tournament. They will have different burgers. If you purchase one of these burgers, portion of it goes to the Living Hope Center. They're going to have a 50-50 raffle, all kinds of fun. So it's a good time to just get out and be a family.
That's an awesome event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be a family.
Yeah.
Be a family, and maybe get your children out there to where they have other things they're looking at.
Yes.
So they don't drive you crazy.
Right.
I mean,
yes.
I think that's what children are meant to do. I think it's like when I'm born, I'm going to take this lady and I'm going to drive her crazy. Because my dad would always say, "This gray hair is from you." I'm like, I believe it now.
Now I get it.
Yeah, I totally get it now. So next on our list of stuff to do is the adult events, right? I didn't miss anything. Okay, just checking. Saturday, August 20th at 4 p.m. is Centerfire at the Pinetop Lakes Country Club Equestrian Center. That's really cool. I grew up around there going to center. In fact, when I moved to Arizona, I was I think I was 12 years old, and I thought, oh man, I got to learn how to ride a horse and get a belt buckle and get the cowboy shoes and the pants that you put on with the, what is it, pliers?
Pliers?
Yeah. And I was like, I did it, and then I saw them rope a cow, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm serious. So it's actually really cool to see what they do. I've been on horses. I'm not a complete loser, but it's a beautiful center, and
it is.
people can board their horses there. It's really nice to get out, and that would be a great show.
Yeah.
And in the Pines.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. So
some cooler weather. And then for upcoming events, on August 23rd and 30th is Trauma 101 and 102 virtual training.
So do you know about this?
I read just the little flyer that I got sent about it, but I don't know a whole lot more than that.
So
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, a little bit. So Nexus Coalition for Drug Prevention is a phenomenal prevention organization up here, and they really focus on youth. And one of the other things they focus on is prevention is information and trauma informed. So it's trauma informed information on how we end up with adults that are broken, because we have children who are hurting, who don't get the attention that they need. And this is kind of how to identify it, how to see it, how to prevent it, how to support agencies and organizations in helping it. It's really incredible information. I've been actually with Vicki Solomon, who runs Nexus Coalition, trauma trained, and it's just a phenomenal thing for agencies, organizations, teachers, libraries, anybody who works in the community, just to understand what might put an individual into stress. And that stress over time can cause significant issues to a person's quality of life. It can lead to drug addiction. It can lead to mental health crisis. It can lead to cancer. It's a very, very serious issue that we just need to get the community together, because once you understand it, I mean, it really helped me to be a better mom and understand that there's little things that could really trigger my kids or cause them, harm. That's why I went 3 times to go take them to class. So it's just a phenomenal event, and the woman putting it on is incredible. She's been up here. She fosters children that have been trauma, and then children who with disabilities, and she's just lived it and knows it and has. It's going to be a great conference or a great training. Yeah.
And you can do it all from the comfort of your home. So if you are interested in that, make sure you look at, I'm sure Birdman Media
has the poster up. I think it's $20 a person or $30 for a couple.
I think that's what I read.
And that money goes back into our community to help with youth prevention efforts. It's extremely valuable to give to that charity. So. And then the next one, you probably know a lot more about than I do.
Well, on August 27th is the Happy Tales Auction and Barbecue. This is the White Mountain Humane Society's biggest fundraiser of the year. So they always have tables and tables lined with all kinds of silent auction items. They do a live auction. They have raffle. You can always buy tickets, and you can put them in different gift basket things. And some of them are like really big, like a barbecue type thing. So it's a lot of fun, and you get to eat food, and it's at Charlie Clark's Orchard. And
help out the puppies.
Yeah.
Wag their tails.
And there's always dogs present at the event too. So they have dogs right there that you can adopt that day. And of course it's a dog friendly place, so people bring their dogs and hang out.
Is that Happy Tales? Is that like what dog shelter is that with?
Humane Society.
It is Humane Society. Okay.
Humane Society.
That is awesome to help them out and see.
It's our biggest fundraiser of the year, so make sure you get out and help them.
So another upcoming event that I'm going to tell you about is September 1st. They have a new recovery center open up, and it's right across from Sequoia School.
Nice.
So check that out. It's open house 1 to 3. Go see that out and see our community.
Well, that will do it for us this week. I'm Adria.
And I'm Allie.
And this is Mountain Talk.